Hey, Solus, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Another week of crowdfunding roundup for Solable games for the week. If there's something that I miss here, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'm going to miss something because there's a lot of games this week. Took a while to filter through everything that's come out on Kickstarter, Gamefound, Gamecrafter, Backerkit, you name it, to see what is Solable or at least cooperative where you could play solo. I'm going to start here with, and this is one that I filmed recently too, with the previous campaign that I backed. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game, their expansions that they're coming out with the Stronghold, Conflux, and Cove expansions. And it's doing really well, 2.4 million euro. So it's about 5,000% funded. A lot of love for the game. And from the one scenario that I've played so far, I quite enjoy it. So looking forward to seeing more. I've got plenty more to go through my previous all in that I've done. But for those that are new, this is an adaptation from the video game from 1999, I think it was, or 2000. It's a adventure for 1 to 4 players, features gameplay primarily around deck building, exploration, and hero development. We'll talk about the stretch goals that they've unlocked so far. Returning backers get an extra little token for like a power token, early bird, dice tray, all things like that. And it's done by Archon Studios, by the way. And you can do stretch pay with this one. And talk about the rich world. So it's like overland exploration, and when you reach certain combats on the tiles, you zoom in on the combat and a bit of strategic deck building, a bit of card play, and slight bit of dice rolling and resource management with it, building up your town, buying units, and trying to defeat the other player. Or in solo, you're trying to aim for an objective. And they've got 10 factions now. So there's 7 in the original All In, which is really good replayability, I thought. Yeah, coming out with Conflux and Stronghold, who they're in the Heroes 3 original saga, and I think Cove is out of the Horn of the Abyss, which I haven't played, to be honest. But a lot of super fans would know about that one. So a lot of new content, new expansions. So we talk about new map tiles, minis, heroes, cards, just a bit of everything. And there's even subterranean gates this time. I think there's even like a whirlpool. So there's a bit of seafaring going on. Oh, the Conflux expansion. Zooming through a bit quick because I know I've got a lot of games to go through. In the Cove expansion, same sort of thing. Miniatures, cards, you name it, to add to your game. Here's the pledges. So you can originally get the original basic pledge from the original campaign, just the core game and the tower expansion. And that's 4 factions if you get that. Crystal Pledge gives you some extra neutral units and the props and the actual miniatures. Everything all new, which is probably I'm going to go in. I don't think I need the big box though, because it probably won't fit my Calyx. And then there's the all in there. You can get pre-shaded miniatures too if you're into that thing. Yeah, plenty of stuff. There's all the add-ons and stretch goals, the usual. They explain how it works, the stretch goals, which is quite handy. How to play stuff here. So I've got one on my channel as well for solo. But these guys, Maple University, have got one. I think there's a couple other playthroughs down here somewhere. Yeah, plenty of videos actually. And there's the timetable, which is quite handy to know. So apparently you're going to get it by September next year, which is pretty optimistic, really. But maybe it's all designed and ready to go. You can even split ship, estimate shipping costs are right here. Righty, let's move to the next one. What is Hunted North Pole? This is the next solo game of the month. It's got 390 backers, so it's funded. Defeat Jack Frost, Rescue Santa, and Save Christmas. So it's 1 to 2 players, this one. You have to work your way through the North Pole and rescue Santa before Christmas is cancelled. This one's going to claim to be delivered before Christmas, which is good timing, obviously. And these are all about like small solo games if you haven't seen these before. Minimal components, but try to pack in as much gameplay as they can. So I assume it's in the same sort of vein as Hunted, because I think there's that Hunted, the Aliens version of Hunted. Okay, lose time to hide and clear the row. Push your luck. Ooh. Toy soldiers coming at me. What's new? More balanced cards, updated D4s that roll better apparently. Cool. It's $24 to get it, or the print and play is $5. This is how to play here, bit of strategy, shipping. Yeah. Cost them in, which is great for those that want to get into a small game, small solo game. Cool. All right, next one I've got is Emberleaf. 1 to 4 5-player game. Rise from the forest floor, clear dangerous areas, and rebuild your home in this card dancing and tile placement game. This is done by, I believe, Frank West, who did City of Kings and Isle of Cats. I think that was a bit more popular. This is his next game. Yeah, Frank West. So we've got here, we've got £52 for the retail, £75 for Kickstarter, £115 for the deluxe, which I assume is like wooden meeples and things like that. Card dancing, eh? Wonder what that is. So there's a video here. Card dancing. Introduce card dancing. A unique card system that rewards strategic placement and clever timing. Choose 1 of 5 fellowship decks. Place cards on your fellowship board to gain critical stats and activate on play skills. Dancing. Is that like when you move it, this activates when you move it around? Is that what it means by card dancing? Yeah. So on play, does that, if you slide it across, you'll do this one. Slide all your cards one space to the left, activating slide skills. Right. When a card slides off your board, it's drop off and drop off skills. Okay. So it's like the movement of the cards across the board. That's interesting. I like that. This is what you get. So it's like a, what's the term? Anthropomorphic? Is that the term? The animal type figures. Probably got that totally wrong. All backers receive a hero pack 1. Plenty of scoring tokens. Hero pack 2. Exclusive rewards. Okay, let's see. Add-ons. Okay, get a bunch of add-ons, different hero packs, more hero packs. Okay, how to play. So I saw that bit there too, that you play these things. And then you got a board you move around. So this guy's got to play walk too. If you play, he walks 2 across somewhere. Okay, gathering wood, gathering food, attacking. Interesting. I am a bit of a sucker for overland exploration and combat, so it's got me intrigued. I wonder how this works for solo. Is there a solo section? No, there's not. There's a 3-minute overview. Frank plays it. Frank solos. There you go. How to solo. That's what you got to be checking out. Right, let's have a look at it. Is it a worthy style of cats? Plenty of videos. Nice work. Look at Dripper's got one as well. He normally does solo stuff. Yeah. And then I guess shipping. Okay. It's pretty cool. All right, next one. Dinogenics, new wide rivals by Ninth Haven Games. Doing really well. Dinogenics returns for its 3rd printing with a new Rivals expansion. Dinogenics thematic worker placement game where 1 to 5 players compete to build the most successful dinosaur park. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Park Manager Edition. Play this well. I've heard of this game before. I haven't played it myself. Worker placement. Well, so obviously worker placement, you can go to certain areas. You either gain resources or activate certain things, gain certain cards, etc. New Rivals is both an expansion and a gentle rework of systems within Dinogenics' core game and controlled chaos expansion. Includes new dinosaur species, facilities, manipulation cards, and introduces new enhancements to the DNA market, etc. You can buy dinosaurs. Right. Looks very, very nice and clean. Single player. Challenge scenarios. Dinogenics offers 2 different types of single player content. The dynamically integrated needs overseer. So it's like an automa, I guess you play against. 22 card based autonomous system that will replicate the experience of playing against a human player. That's always nice. And I, for one, prefer to play against the player than try to gain the most points possible. That's nice. They have like an action card. Yep. Challenge scenarios. The don't includes the 17 single player challenge scenarios. That's really nice. First introduced in Dinogenics and the Controlled Chaos expansion. Yeah, Hungry Gamer loves it. Back now, videos and reviews. There's people with videos. Glass Tower's done a bit on it as well. Here's our rewards. I got $45 for the expansion. $139 for. Is that everything? Is it Dinogenics plus Click Control? Yeah, so 2 expansions of this. Cool. And shipping. Down here. There's their estimates. All right, let's go to the next one. LA1, a cyber noir detective board game. Work together to solve cases in this futuristic cooperative board game. Mutants, androids, and a whole lot of story to tell in LA1. This is brought to you by, yeah, this is the creative Richard Launius. It's got almost 300 backers. It's well funded. Trick or Treat Studios. The base game $79. Expansion with it 94. 124 with Exp. The expansion minis and something. Is it like a map or something? In retail only. Over 800 cards. That's a lot of cards. Optional campaign mode. Replayable cases. 72 hours special. Get a whole bunch of stuff in the box. Okay, how to play. There's a rulebook, set up a case. Each case is unique, so it can be played multiple times, a different story each time. Okay. Darkness card to see how one affects your detectives. Perform 2 actions. Move, collect resources, activate abilities, increase detective skills. Test your skills on stakeouts. So it's like a story numbered card stuff that you draw. Draw random. Didn't see what that said. You burn 2 cards. Okay. How to play video would be good to check out. John Gets Games has got one. You stretch goals, miniatures, upgrades. Okay. Previews and playthroughs. There's more of them here. I don't know these guys. I think I've seen these guys before. And there's your shipping. APAC regions, is that me, I assume? $45, oh my God. Eek. Okay, next one. Rayman, the board game. Somewhat famous PC game. Sorry, console game. Become a legend in the glade of dreams, pick a hero, dodge obstacles, and save the teens in an epic adventure of 1 to 4 players. It's doing quite well with almost 900 backers. By Flask Games. So it's Canadian dollars in this one. So Essential is 65. Origins is 200. That's a lot of, looks like a lot of stuff. And Legends is 349. Wow. Really like minis and things that looks things. This is the best tabletop version of a platform I've played. I'm quite like the game gives new and experienced solo players a fun racing experience. Running Soloists. Don't have a look at this one. So is it racing? Is it? I remember it being a platformer, but is that the gist of the tabletop game? Which is. We already talked about that. Community, lucky ticket, how to play. Take its figure. Game setup, assemble the game tiles, place the teams to prepare all assets before the run. Each player selects 2 action cards to play. Okay. The graphics aren't quite working for me, unfortunately, but I'll try to talk it through. You move, jump, slap, or glide. Free the teensies, win the race. It's on Tabletop, and it's on Tabletop Simulator. It's always awesome when that's the case. As I said, Rolling Solo's done one. But shipping. There's our shipping. All right, next I've got is Dungeons of the Oak Dell. 443 backers. Roguelite dungeon crawler. I always love roguelites. With innovative fighting mechanics inspired by PC classics such as Dungeon Master and Eye of the Beholder. Well, there you go. I think Eye of the Beholder was also on SNES, if I remember. think I remember borrowing it once when I was a kid. Always bored, never boring. If you haven't seen him, he does really good insights into like Warhammer games and Hero Quest and things like that. He's quite a good YouTuber. The idea of drawing sword strikes. Oh yes, I have seen this actually. This is one where you got to mark your page with like attacks, and if you cross the lines, they do an attack. It's kind of cool. 2 Acorns games, 2 created, €6 for the base game, so it's a print and play. €12 for full game, 20 for bundle pledge. Why win printed full game? There's a contest to win it. What is it? Is a Dungeon Crawling Roll Right standalone sequel to Villages of the Oak Dell? So this is a previous game to this. I didn't know that. I like how you got the sword pens. So you got a dungeon here. Will you stay in the light, which helps you better defend, or will you dare to delve in the darkness to find hidden treasures or complete your mission faster? Slay monsters with an innovative fighting mechanics that lets you feel every hit you deliver. Yeah. So the first line isn't a hit, but as soon as you start crossing the line, you start doing damage. And I assume this yellow and red stuff is either a reaction for the monster or special things that you do. I don't know. It might be rewards, actually. I wonder if that's what that is. The roguelike campaign mercy events you here after each mission by learning new skills, collecting eccentric gear, and discovering unique items that only appear readily from a special item deck. I'm curious about this one. It's exciting, different type of print and play, and it's if I'm not lazy enough to not print it. Hopefully it's easy enough to print out how to play. Roll the dice and place on the dice sheet. So there's like this dice rondel-like thing. Flick the die and move the number of spaces shown in the outer circle. Okay, so if I select that 5, I'm moving 2. Draw a line from the point shown by your die to any other point in the monster sheet. If at any point your line crosses, you do damage. Finally, roll the die you've chosen for this turn and compare the result with the table of the monster sheet to resolve the monster's attack. Is that one there? Curious. There's some English videos on it. Solo RPG. I'll be checking that one out soon. Always Bored, Never Boring's gone. Just fantastic. He does great stuff. Few solo playthroughs, actually. Beautiful. Hearty solo. Awesome. And no shipping needed to talk about because it's print and play. All right, next one, we've got Dark Tomb, The Ice Chasers. And this has been out before. It's actually doing really well. 109,000 for Australian. So 2,600 backers almost. That's really good. Dungeon Crawl in your pocket. The new Dark Tomb adventure is coming and it's chilling. It's done by Cos. $20 for the game. You can get 2 of them, 38, 54, etc. You can get 12 of them if you want to. Next adventure, the Dark Tomb series. Full cooperative dungeon crawl in an ultra portable pocket-sized tin. Wonderful play cooperative as characters and additional player can play as the monsters. Solo games run exactly the same as multiplayer. Okay, that's your heroes looks things. Is that a ferret? That's pretty cool. You got map cards, add-ons, previous ones that they've done. It's actually a nice looking campaign for a small game. Each with their own set of strengths and actions. Characters are fully interplayable with the other Dark Tomb games. Here's your monsters. You set up map tiles, actions. Takes an action. You've got special actions next to them, I guess. Roll a d20. So it's the old style d20. 17 beats 13 for the armor class, and you do a damage or something. Yeah. Does 1 damage, yeah. Cool. Awesome. Dice Tower's got something on it. John Gets Games got some. A few people will look at this one. Learn to play. Great. Let's keep moving. I've got heaps more to go. Tameri, Postscriptum. Classic theme explored from an original angle and with a new and unique game mechanics, a worker placement game set in ancient Egypt, Master of the Weather. It's got 409 backers. It's over 200% funded, so it's there. Rado talks about this one. It's right for me because it's a rich, robust, meaty Euro. Really interesting decisions and can be played in just over an hour. That's sometimes my issues with some Euros. I don't feel like playing something for like 4 hours. So it's good to have like a lighter, sorry, waiters, but a lighter playing Euro. It's a Gamefound exclusive. Worker placement, engine building, resource management, upgrade components. It says competitive, but I don't know what solo is all about. What makes it unique? Account for the possible weather shifts. So there's wizard shifts, there's an inverted can, and weather spheres mechanism provide the random and thematic element. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You push this down and it releases the balls and it comes out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Interesting. That's a good graphic though. Accurate theme with Egypt, I imagine. All right, what do we get? What's in the box? Get some spheres. We get some wooden tokens and stuff like that. It's a solo mode, provisional draft, so they're still working on it, obviously. Expansion, upgrade, tokeny stuff. €91 for the deluxe, 59 for the base, 77 with the Mart expansion. Some videos here, how to play. Rado's done one, playthrough videos. Shipping. All right, let's move. Rocketmen, Target Jupiter by Phalanx. Target Jupiter is an expansion for Rocket. I think this is done by Martin Wallace, if I'm not mistaken. It's got. Ooh, hang on. Has it already been? It's already been finished. Oh, we might move on. Unless I've got the wrong one here. Oh, I guess we'll move on. Yeah. Let's just select this reward. Huh. We'll keep talking. Expansion offers 3 new features for Rocketmen. Fourth destination, benefits, advisory cards. So it's $37.80 for both, $22.50 for the expansion, I imagine. Shipping. And plenty of playthrough here. All right, next one. We've got Golden Age of Piracy, 1718. 336 backers. It's funded by Compass Games. They do a lot of games. A lot of war type games, obviously. Yeah, $57 for the base. Number of players, it's a solo only game. It says it's medium complexity. Open-ended sandbox game by Joe Carter. Part war game, part adventure, and part RPG. Ship combat, boarding parties in search for buried treasure. There's a bit of pen and paper here. Boxing preview. Meet the designer. Alrighty. Next one I got is Dungeon Up. It's a end below expansion. It's a print and play. $2,000 in Australian, 128 backers. Escape from dungeon, collect weapons, gems, treasures, and potions to defeat monsters. The game and expansion. It's €5 only. It's kind of cheap. Button ball games. So €4 for the early bird, €5, €8 for the expansion. And then €24 if you want some of the other games. I'm pumping out some of these games. I swear I saw these not long ago. The F1 Roll Race and the Friends one. Renters. Pre-play 1 to 4 players. Quest with treasures. Launch with the expansion. There's 4 hero cards. That's very much symbol. Okay. 40 room cards. Boss cards, of course, there's bosses in this. The serve each player symbol they choose in the battle room and add it to their dungeon by advancing in it, or if you have enough equipment, you can confront the boss. They choose a card. Connect the room. Okay, so you connect with the arrows. Defeat the monster. Defeat the monster using a weapon of its color. In this case, a flame would advance in the room. So he's got the same color, the red, so he can move forward. Right. Pick up elements when advance. When we pick up a treasure, we draw a treasure card and get a second flame. Okay, so you add that to your thing, so you've got 2 flames. And that's a level 2, is that what you need a bit of? Yeah, many equipment as their color. Gotcha. Defeat bosses. Okay, some playthroughs there. Stretch goals. Previous campaigns, etc. All right, next one is Puerto Rico, special edition by Awakened Realms. It's doing really well. The name Awakened Realms has got a big reputation these days. A lot of followers all the time. And this one's doing really well, just over 10,000 backers. It's a reimagining of a previous game. They're teaming together with Ravensburger for it. Special edition. It's a classic Euro game. I haven't played it personally myself, so I can't say much about it, but definitely have heard of it. Let's go straight to rewards. So you got $146 for the merchant pledge. 59 for no miniatures. Let's get 195, 279 for the grand. The stretch goals, of course. Heaps of different add-ons. There's a version comparison, which is handy for those that already got it. Wait, no. No, that's just a version comparison between yeah, I guess so. What each one has, what one doesn't. Vassal review of it. That's the original Puerto Rico look. Waker Realms' track record with the produced the minis. Doesn't say much about the solo. I guess because it's an old game, maybe the rules are pretty much the same. We'll go shipping right there. All right, let's go next. EcoLogic Europe ecosystem game. 61,000 euros, 851 backers. It's funded by 300%. A beautiful logic game with huge mechanics were created to show the relationships between plants, fungi, and animals. Ooh, very nice. Another scientific type game. Features 1 to 7 players. Rewards, then on Euro for the standard. There's expansion 17. There's a few expansions out with it as well. 65 for the all-in, 52 for the early bird. You get habitats, so you get different living organisms and food. Expansions add different types of things. And they've got the exact game content there, which is very handy. So it must know exactly what they're going to produce. After games are filling the ecosystem of 4 habitable boards with species cards representing various living organisms. Okay, so somewhat wingspan, but I'm hoping there's a bit more to it. It looks like there is definitely a lot more symbology. Video manual there to check out. That's it. All right, next one, I've got Fate of Witches, the coven building card game, 1 to 4 player light engine building card game. Build the most powerful coven, avoid capture, cast spells, and become the Grand High Witch. It's almost funded at 400 backers. One Bold Studios, they're first created. £26 for the base game. You can get 2 copies, £52. Isn't 2 times 26, 52? Okay. Probably missing something there. I guess, yeah. You get 2, so you can ship them the same shipping price, maybe, I don't know. So it's card games. This is what it looks like on the table. Actually looks kind of cool. Some promo cards. High replayability, it's claiming. Low take that. There's more engine building, so you put the cards in front of you, imagine, and you get your engine going, so that people know what you're doing. There's a rulebook, Tabletopia. What's in the box? Character cards, item cards, events cards, cauldrons. How to play. 3 phases, dawn, day, and night. Dawn, each round, except the first round starts with repopulating the village square and passing on the witch's coin. Each player takes their turn to perform the following 2 actions: draft action and a coven action. Nighttime, not event cards happen. Plethora coming soon. Solo mode. Solo mode is a robust game experience. The only slightly different from the standard mode. So playing against other players, you play against the village, challenging solo players to strategize and build the high scoring coven. So it's a bigger score game. Shipping's down here. There you go. All right, let's keep moving. We've got Scarce. It's back. I think it's a relaunch here. It's got 60 backers. It's a co-op or competitive game. Wonderful players. I remember this one. This one's where you can like dive down to get resources at the bottom. Things like that. And the boards look interesting, like different type of looking game. You can kind of get counter cards, cubes. Okay. The rewards. 79 euro for Scarcer, not 59 euro for the core game. 210 for being a captain. Gameplay. Draw 4 cards from your deck. Okay. Perform your actions. Play cards, move your dragonfly on the surface or seafloor. Curious. Sounds interesting, like the abilities on the cards and the movement around the floor and the surface. Wealth of actions and choices, unique game board, definitely. Cooperative or competitive style. There's some how to plays down here. And Tabletop Simulator, they got one. That's great. Shipping. Right there. New Zealand. Next one, got Hotshot Pickleball. This one's funded, 14,000 Australian, 196 backers. 1 to 4 players. We're not trading company, it's their first created. Retail pledge is £3, £25 for standard edition, I imagine, £35 for expansion pack, £54 for 2 games plus 1 expansion pack, and a portrait, etc. Drink volume and long shot your way to victory with corny Sean, kimchi, baby dill, and more. Very nice. So it was at the UK Games, fast paced and pun filled, 20 to 40 minutes. It's like more like a party game, is it? But apparently there's like a solo mode in this. Solo 1 versus 0. You pick a pickle, you serve it, rally, take a long shot. Who's this game for? Casual game, serious game, is for everything. How's the solo work? I wonder. Don't know. There's our shipping. All right, let's keep moving. We've got Overparked. It's just funded, 186 backers by Origami. Just here for the ride, $2, $50 for the game. So that's S. Is that Singapore? Yes, it is. $55 for Master Parker, $135 for the Triple Parked. This is what you get. How to play it. Daryl Chow. 10 variable objectives to choose from, challenging events mode, and a satisfying solo mode. Rotate the steering wheel to direct traffic into all play lots. Okay. Moves around, it moves cars into certain spots like a car parking game. To Place vehicles, try not to knock down cones. Score points by connecting vehicles. Kind of reminds me of cartographers, that look. Scoring points. Yeah, right. So imagine solo mode's like scoring the highest points, I assume. No, it's an Autobot. Okay. And the shipping. All right. We're getting there. Railroad tiles. 1,400 backers doing really good. Tile placement, transportation, network construction, inspired by the critically acclaimed Roll and Write series. So this is the board game version of the Roll and Write. Corporal Guild. €40 for the basic, €85 for advanced, €140 for collector, 200 for a limited. So 1 to 4 players, quick playing tile placement game. Pick tiles and place routes to build an interconnecting community. Get some perks, box contents, bunch of tiles, expansion with some meeples and stuff. How to play. Got 8 rounds. Got to interconnect it with railroads. Sets of tiles are randomly drawn from the bag. Oh, so you select, so you place yourself to select a certain amount of tiles. Okay, and if you choose the most, that means you go last next turn, I imagine. Make all the connections. Okay, it's somewhat not King Domino. What's that game? Carcassonne. Similar to that to me. People University's done a bit of a playthrough. Tabletopia, it's there. Rewards. Doesn't talk much about solo. There's our shipping. Alrighty. Next one, the Horror Possession. About half funded so far, 142 backers. A game and a movie in which you will test your determination and attempt to save a girl from a demonic possession. We'll go for this one. So it's their first created. €69 for the game. $299 for the retailer pledge. That's what it looks like on the That's not a bad graphic, that one. Okay, the story. There's a story to read. What's in the box? You get all this stuff. Some cards, some clues. Video. Scary soundtrack with it. Yeah, right. So there's a video that comes with it too. Let's see. Stretch goals. How to plays. A few how to play there. And shipping. All right. So the last one I got is Isla, 106 backers, bit under half funded. Ocean City Games, £5 for the PDF, £15 for retailers, £29 for the Explorer, 35 for Researcher, and 79 for Trailblazer. Embark on an epic adventure using problem-solving strategy to explore an undiscovered islet. Master dice exhaustion, mechanic to overcome fatigue. Okay. So you've got a few, we got like a D10, D12, D4, so a few dice. Traverse the island. Set a polyhedral dice. You see 4 solo mode keeper cards. Solo gameplay. Ancient mysterious keepers have working to protect all secrets. Can you answer about the keepers? Cat and mouse, as well as exploration set collections. If I would, I love it. K plays games. Okay. It's the backing options. There's the shipping. Was there reviews? Yes, there is. There's one review there. Check that one out. Right. Second last one I'll go over the week is Aetherspire, the cooperative 3D strategy game of elemental tower building for 1 to 4 players. 57 backers. It's about a quarter of the way funded. Jason Michelli, $49 for Aetherspire, 54 for Trailblazers, 59 for the Backbone. Righto, this is way next level. I really enjoy this game. It's 1 to 4 players. So you build 3D spires. 3D tail being F1 for players, build elemental spells and defend the realm. Okay. 3, 6 normal, 3 solo. So I assume solo might not be able to use all the components. I'm only assuming from that. Craft the floor used to construct the tiles. Cast spells. Here's draft rules, stretch goals. Stretch goals. Video with rule. The videos, but doesn't really give away too much about the game, but yeah, definitely some videos that they check out. Last one I'll go over the week. And it's the last one because Gamecrafter had no new crowd sales and Backerkit had nothing solvable. Epirea, the Hellenic hegemony. It's just funded 247 backers. Govern an ancient Greek city-state. DTDA Games, €49 for base, €68 for early bird. Step the Sands for city administrator. Your objective to lead your city in its lead to hegemony by mastering a multifaceted gameplay that spans building, diplomacy, and resource management. That's what it looks like. 30 legendary Greek personalities. That you get in the box. Tokens. Real a scenario to know your league's objectives. So is it cooperative? Is it? Everyone building to your city or paying its cost. Assemble your army. Increase prestige. Okay. Interesting. Strategic development and competition. That's still competitive. I don't know how solo would work. There you go, solo. Community plays it's offering gameplay experience similar to the multiplayer version with the key difference. There's only one scenario to complete within a given number of rounds. This solo mode requires players to adapt multiple events and maintain constant pressure to succeed within the time limit. Alrighty. And there's a shipping. Alrighty, Soloists, that might do for the week. Rush game first. Play solo.